Good morning, everybody. How we doing today? This is Yukon Cornelius, or you can call me Seth. I guess that is my real name, but Yukon Cornelius is the name you guys know me by. I did go to Sheets this morning and get a coffee, and while I was there, I asked about Sheets accepting Dogecoin, and the lady at the counter did not know what I was talking about at all. So we're not there yet, unfortunately, but we are getting there. No worries, guys. It's only a matter of time. I did want to go ahead and talk about the YouTube and Discord community real quick before we get into the video. So the YouTube community, the first goal I have for the YouTube community is to get 1,000 subs. For the Discord community, I'd like to have 100 members. When we reach those two goals, I will be doing a giveaway. So that's pretty important. The Discord community is also one half of the community. In the Discord, you guys can vote on which videos you'd like me to do next. And it's just a place where we can all get together, share news, share what we like about certain technologies, certain coins. I will be posting news articles I find pretty much every morning in the Discord, so it's just a place for all of us to learn. Other than that, though, I'm doing a video today on blockchain and why it's important. So without any further ado, guys, let's get into the video. Awesome. Alright everybody, so I'm going to be using this article right here on Investopedia to try and highlight some certain points that I feel like you guys need to understand when trying to understand blockchain technology. So let's get started here. What is blockchain? Blockchain seems complicated. Most definitely, I 100% agree with that. If you're just a regular person, even if you're not just a regular person and you are into trading, you might not understand exactly what blockchain is at its core, so this is why I'm making the video. Everything that we do could be probably improved upon by blockchain, since everything we do already involves databases. So a blockchain is just a type of database. A database is just a collection of information that is stored electronically on a computer system. So if you go to Walmart and you purchase a bag of chips, that transaction is recorded and put somewhere in a database inside a warehouse with a massive computer ecosystem. Every time a child is born here in the United States, that child is given a birth certificate and a social security number. That information is stored somewhere on a federal database. Every time you take a picture and send it to somebody on Snapchat, guess what? That information is recorded and sent to some sort of database. So in the information era that we live in, everything involves a database, meaning everything could be improved upon by blockchain technology. So one of the main ways we're going to differentiate ourselves from traditional database is we're going to talk about the storage structure of the blockchain. So the blockchain stores its data in chunks of data called blocks, and every time there's a new block created, it's linked to the previous block in the chain, hence the name blockchain. One key point to note here is that all blockchains are databases, whereas all databases are not blockchains. The reason for this being that blockchains store their data in blocks, and those blocks are connected to the previous block in the block height. So that's pretty self-explanatory. I think everyone can understand that. This basically makes it where blockchains are irreversible, especially when they're decentralized, and we'll explain a little bit further here in a second on that point. Bitcoin is probably the best example I can use to explain decentralized blockchain, because it is the most popular, most secure, and most decentralized blockchain in existence. The reason for this being that if anyone wanted to tamper with the data stored on the blockchain, they would have to take control of 51% or more of the operating nodes. Each new block on the blockchain is also given a hash, and that hash is linked with the block previous in the chain. The hash is generated from a mathematical algorithm based on the information stored within the block. This is why the decentralized blockchain Bitcoin is so secure, because If you wanted to change the blockchain, you would have to have 51% consensus from all nodes, and you would have to change the hash and the timestamp of every block in the entire chain. Alright, so I thought a good way to explain a creation of a block on the blockchain would be by showing this visual representation of a Bitcoin network transaction. You have one Bitcoin you want to send to a friend. You start the transaction. That transaction would be sent to a network of peer-to-peer computers, or nodes. Those nodes would run mathematical equations to confirm the validity of the transaction. 51% would have to be in agreement. That would be what mining is, solving the equations. Once they're in agreement, it would create the new block with the data of your transaction inside. That block would be linked to the previous, given a timestamp and a hash, and then your friend would receive the Bitcoin. I think it's safe to say that blockchain technology is going to change the entire world, every aspect of it. I think the comparison between Bitcoin and gold is spot on, but also misunderstood, misinterpreted. Data is the most valuable thing we have currently in the existing world, because multinational, multi-billion-dollar corporations can market and sell products to people based off of the collection of their data. So I definitely see blockchain technology as digital gold in that way, where it's a store of data and data is extremely valuable. Most recently, in 2021, we can see adoption of blockchain starting to happen on a global scale. The best case of this would be the use of Matic or Polygon network in India. It's being used currently to help manage the distribution of vaccines. Another real-world use case would be IBM using blockchain technology to track food distribution across the United States, potentially stopping contaminated food from arriving in stores. Overall, I think blockchain technology will change our world for the better, but we have to be aware that this technology could be used in a harmful, nefarious way as well, with too much centralization. If we adopted some sort of centralized blockchain, that means that the nodes would be in the hands of a select few who can manipulate and change the information stored on the blockchain at will. We as a global community, with the help of blockchain technology, have the chance to take control of our own history, a history that is transparent and cannot be manipulated. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do appreciate the support, everybody. If you would, like and subscribe, and if you are interested in joining the Discord, my username is in the description along with all of my wallet addresses, Cash App, and PayPal. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.